DJ, my wife told me to dedicate to you that song. Yeah, she's an amazing woman. Every time we have some challenges, she tells me, don't worry, Jesus is the answer. All the time, Jesus is the answer. One time I asked her, if Jesus is the answer, what's the question? Wow. It's good to be in Kenya. I'll never forget the first time I came to Kenya. I'd come to visit my friend called Impasua Msonobari. He's a Swahili expert. I wanted him to translate some of my works in Swahili. Now, Impasua told me that in Kenya, Kenyans answer questions with questions. And I didn't believe him. So when the aeroplane KQ touched Taff, the first Kenyan I met, I asked him, is it true that Kenyans answer questions with questions? He looked at me and said, who told you? I gave up. Is it true? Now, Mpasua had told me to meet him at the museum. I never knew where the museum was. And that's how I got to know that actually, we all don't know how to give directions. I met a young boy, he was around 9 years old. And I asked him, where is the museum? The boy looked at me and said, I don't know. So as I was walking back, the boy called me in the most local way. Yeah, I knew that was meant for me because I'm a VIP. Very improved peasant. So I came back knowing that maybe the boy has remembered where the museum is. Instead, he showed me his friend and said, this is my friend, also don't know. But it's not only in Kenya. It also happens in Uganda. You ask for directions at your own risk. One time I was looking for a school called Boma Primary School. And I meet this gentleman and ask him, where is Boma Primary School? He says, you're looking for Boma. Very simple. You move straight. You move, you'll see a tree. When you see a tree, turn on your right and move. When you move, you'll see a black gate. When you see a black gate, know you're lost. Come back. He wasn't the only one. So I successfully got lost. I looked for another gentleman. I asked him, where is Boma School? He said, oh, very simple, very simple. He was an elderly man. So he sat in the car, we drove, and he was talking a lot. So I reached a point and said, where is the school? He said, don't worry. So we reached a certain junction and he said, first stop. Have you seen this junction? I said, yes, don't forget it, we go. We moved. When we reached the trading center, he said, stop here. He moved out of the car and said, you remember the other junction? That's where the school is. He wanted a lift. Now, I thought it was only Africans who never knew how to give directions. Also Indians. I met an Indian. I was looking for the Central Police Station in Uganda. And I asked him, where's the Central Police Station? He said, looking for Central Police Station. Now what you do, you go left, right? And then turn left, right? Turn right, right? And then you turn left, right? And then you turn right, right? I said, right. I moved left, turned right, right? Turned left, right? By the time I finished, I was back to the same point where I was. I have suffered. Very interesting. I love Kenya because I have a sentimental attachment to it. I got my first beating because of this country. I remember I was in my primary 2, and then my teacher asked me, Pablo, if the first president of Kenya was Kenyatta, who's the first president of Zambia? I said, Zambiata. He caned me as if he had been hired. I think that man just didn't like me. Because he also doubled as our mathematics teacher. One time he asked me, Pablo, What is 25 plus 1? And you know, as a little boy, you reason like a child. So I added 2 plus 5 plus 1. I said 8. Lie down. He caned me as if he had been bewitched. So the headmaster found him caning me and said, why are you beating Pablo? He said, can you believe Pablo doesn't know 25 plus 1? And the headmaster asked the teacher, what is the answer? He said, 251. That was my teacher. My headmaster looked at him and said, you're very lucky, I thought you didn't know. I failed mathematics. I said bye-bye. The only thing I can do is abacus. However, I've also realized that Kenyans are no longer friends with Americans. They are relatives. Because the Kenyan embassy is in the White House. And who's there? Barack Okolachi, Obama. There is nothing like Peter, James, Barack Obama. His name is so botanical. It's home-baked. For even the village itself, Kogero. Kogero, it sounds like a village where they receive the Sunday papers on Wednesday. You know, the name Kogero. I have a feeling their rainbow is in black and white. Kogero, Kogero. You do feel the name? Kogero, Kogero. I have a feeling even their cows give them powdered milk. Kogero. There must even be a big poster saying, warning, no village ahead. So that shows how Kenyan the man is. Actually, his name is an acronym. Obama stands for Original Black African Managing America. Yes. As if that's not enough, even Barack is an acronym for Born African, Raised American, Complete Kenyan. And all the Kenyans say, they don't know. He even speaks with swagger. You know, he speaks with it. I want to thank the people of America. I want to thank my wife, Michelle. I pursue the lady. My daughter, Malaya, Sasha. You know, the man, him and his wife, Obama and Michelle, they are all told. They are so told that they can even see tomorrow. But if you want people who have suffered in this world, it's short men. Short people, we have suffered. Now imagine if there wasn't this platform. Some people are still fidgeting to see me. We have been stigmatized. They have called us all kinds of things. Short put, I can't see you. What are you up to? Briefcase, full stop. Shortcoming. Height defaulter. Huh? You forget that we are down to earth. We are, by the way. Oh, yeah. It's very important. In fact, I would like to encourage all the short women, my heights mates, don't worry. Most men love short women because they love women who look up to them. We have very many advantages, not only that. First of all, we are weather friendly. Yes, rain hits us last. We can manage any crisis. I remember when we had the financial crisis. You remember when there was a serious global financial crisis? They told people were suffering with clothes. They didn't know what to wear. Others were even cutting the curtains to go to the tailors. While that was happening, us were going to the babies section. We are covered. Short men never run short of ideas. Look at the biblical Zacchaeus. They always think ahead. You know? Very nice people. Very nice people. When I was coming in tonight, I realized that actually we are the same, but yet we speak differently. I could know that this one is an engineer, this one is an accountant, from the way you speak. Because you speak according to your terminologies. I'll give you a quick example. Let's say a person came and took this mic away from me. A lawyer will say that's unlawful. A teacher will say that's indiscipline. An accountant will say that's unaccountable. A policeman will say that's being idle and disorderly. A housewife will say those are bad manners. But at the end of the day, what they are trying to say is what you have done is wrong. Not so. Same thing, different way. Now, I do believe some of you work in NGOs. I work with an NGO. And I realize that NGOs, they speak in forms of abbreviations and acronyms. Everything is abbreviated. Not so, just even the NGO itself. NGO, ILO, UNICEF, WHO, PCA. Even NGO, it sounds like nothing going on. You know? One time I was a victim of these acronyms. I met a very beautiful girl in a workshop. She was so beautiful, phantasmaglorious, jubilistic, vrumlad with love. I said today I'm launching my manifesto. So I walked to her and I said, hello madam, how are you? Could I please take you out for tea after this? She said, no Pablo, we don't need that report. I said, which report? Said T. Yes, technical evaluation analysis. I said no. Sorry, I don't mean that tea. I mean the one you drink, cow juice to be precise. Said, oh sorry. All right, Pablo, I would have loved to go out with you, but you see, I have to look for the YAGs to identify the STGs so that I can M&E the BAM messages using the MARCH approach. Did you understand? That's how I was. I couldn't cry and laugh at the same time. I looked at this woman. That was 1-0. But I said, no, ninjas never die. I asked her, what do you mean? I'm lost. She said, oh, sorry, we are used to acronyms. You see, I have to look for the YAGs. Those are the Young Advisory Groups. To identify the STGs, the specific target groups. To M&E, to monitor and evaluate the BAM messages. That's the BAMAN messages. Using the MARCH approach. That is monitoring and reinforcing to combat HIV. You can feel what I was going through. That's how I was. I looked at this lady and I said, do you know what, madam? At this rate, I need a CCS to influence your BCO. Did you understand? That's how she was. Happiness was killing me. She said, excuse me, Pablo, I didn't understand. I said, you see, at this rate, I need a CCS. That's a comprehensive communication strategy to influence your BCO. That's your behavior change objective. Yeah? She chucked me, I became Chuck Norris. I chucked her, she became Chakademas. Talking about Chakademas, if there are people you should always trust, it's comedians. Because what you see is what you get. I don't believe in musicians apart from the village band. Because they are cheats. First of all, they announce, don't miss, we are going to have a concert. Let's say Pablo the musician is coming. A lot of noise. The concert starts at 10. At 10, they open the gates. People enter 10. Curtain raisers 11. Curtain raisers midnight. You're waiting for the brother. Where is the brother? And the guy appears at midnight and has the courtesy to ask you if you're still there. Hello, are you still there? Where had we gone? Where do you think we are? You told us to be here by 10. Yeah? And then after coming, they start harassing the technical team. DJ sample that. Pull up. Track number 3. Why didn't you come for the rehearsal? Why are the guys paying the price on your behalf? And then starts giving you a speech of how he rose to fame. You know what, blah, blah, blah. DJ track number 3. And do you know that actually they are the number 1 cheats? Because at times they don't even do the job. For example, let's assume I'm the musician. And this is the song. Samina mina, waka waka, Samina mina. It's time for who has sung and who has been paid. It's time you started sharing the money with them. And I also realized that it's very easy to become a musician, especially in Africa. First of all, the song doesn't have to make sense. As long as you can confuse the listener. You first give them the intro, which is always, it has nothing, eh? A forest of words and a desert of points. Yeah? Did you understand? But they got your attention. Not so. There are 3 words you should know to become an artist in Africa. The first one is, watch this. Watch this. Isn't that what they do? The second word is, you don't know. Watch this. You don't know. Indeed, you don't know. And the last one is, Lord have mercy. They say, no mercy, which means Lord have mercy. And I decided, the day I failed to become a comedian, I will go into music. You know, when I sing, I move the crowd. They all move and go home. But tonight, I want to show you how these people compose the songs. Are you ready for this tragic moment? Are you ready? Village band, just play anything, I'll find my level. Yeah, man! This is your story, Pablo Banga. Wait a minute, let me check up from back. Watch all this for sure, man. Whether you like it or not, but I brought to you by watch this, you don't know. No mercy. I say, aha. Babrigani, number 28. I went to the Wero, but now I stop under bridge. Again, Bulu, a band, a bye 0. A 0.0 is a rap under. I'm Pabulo. These are the actions I must do. Salute for you and bend for you. Close my eyes and I'm sisting. Lumbase, mama lumbase. Okay. Ay mama we lumbase. Ay mama we lumbase. Tatacha ipamaja. Bibisco remix. We go. Amina tala siye aye. Amina do the buzz Colombo. Thank you. Let the dogs out. All right, I tell you, this is a big one. Yani, baka wazungu. We even have white people here. My goodness. My goodness. Do you know Mariga? You don't know Mariga? Do you know Oliech? You know Obama? You know Obama? Me and Obama, same county. True story. But you know what I like about white people is that when you call them Mzungu here, when you go to Europe or America, when a white person comes on stage, they are very straightforward and very organized. They take the microphone and they say, I'm so happy to be in Kenya, at the Bomas of Kenya, the Night of 1,000 Loves. Very nice. But in Africa, my friends, it's different. When an African comes on stage, the first thing they do when you give them the microphone is they take the microphone and then
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you? But we can hear you. Of course we can hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I've waited for this day all my life, yeah? And today, I will not hide you guys. We're going to talk about Nigerians. Under the subtopic, they are preachers, they are actors, and they are thieves. You know, Nigerians, they exaggerate everything. Nigerians, I'm sure there's a Nigerian who is here now who will go back to Lagos and say, my brother, I was in Kenya at the night of 1,000 laughs. It was so funny, I actually went outside and paid again. You know, only Nigerians. And Nigerians, they talk big. They talk big. But when it comes to action, there's a problem. Like I saw a Nigerian who went into a hotel and he was asking for everything. Waiter, do you have fried chicken? You have fried chicken? Okay, do you have pizza? Pizza. You have pizza, the big large pizza. Okay, wait a minute. Do you have milkshake? Okay, do you have the big hamburger? Hamburger. Okay, if you have all those ones, in that case, give me a cup of tea. But I tell you, there's a very big difference between you guys. I was telling you, like, I don't know why our African ladies, they never let us touch their handbags. Does that happen in Europe as well? Do you touch ladies' handbags? We don't. Let me try. Any lady with a handbag, I don't know what they carry in their handbags. I don't know. Any lady who can help me with the handbag, let me use your handbag, please. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. I don't know what they carry in their handbags. There's an African handbag. Anything can come out. My dear, are you sure? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. What do they carry?
Find out.
Ladies and oh my goodness. Yeah, only in Africa. My dear, seriously. My dear, just come. One people coffee. Let's give her a clap. You know, I miss this day.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss.
Okay, you can go now.
Thank you, boss.
You know, DJ, you know, I miss those days when music was when you didn't have to struggle or sweat. I mean, DJ, just kill it. I mean, you didn't have to struggle or sweat. You didn't even need to dance. All you needed to do was just move. You remember those days, Mr. Titus Naikuni? You know, you could actually catch up while dancing. Like, oh, my brother, you are here. How is your wife? Oh, she's right there. The reason I didn't come with my wife is because I'm not married. But nowadays, you could actually study in a club. In a club, you could study like you're dancing under like. What did the teacher say about mall concept? While the music is playing, yeah. But nowadays, have you seen the music that we have today in Africa? This. I mean, bend over. How do you dance like this? DJ, I mean, how do you even? Hold it. How do you even catch up in that position? I'll tell you, my brother. You are lost, man. Yeah, you are lost. Even the waiters, when the waiters come to serve, they have to look for you. Tequila. Where's tequila? I told you today we're going to study the Nigerians. And we're going to do it under subtopics. We'll start with their preachers. Nigerian preachers are the most fiery preachers. Hallelujah, church. Hallelujah, church. Somebody look at your neighbor and tell them, neighbor, I don't know about you. What is that? Have you seen Nigerian preachers preaching? Tell your neighbor, neighbor. And they started very, very nice. They said, somebody turn to your neighbor and give them a smile. Then you give the smile. Then they're getting violent by the day. Somebody give your neighbor a high five. Then they move from that. Somebody shake your neighbor. Somebody slap your neighbor. Very soon they'll be saying, church, fight. And I'm telling you, I had a Nigerian preacher. He was preaching and he was saying, I want you to lift up your hand. They're very creative by the way. Everybody in the church, just lift up your hand. Lift up your hand. Everybody, lift up your hand. Just lift up your hand. The Lord is in this place. Just lift up your hand. Can you lift up your hand, my sister? Now, slowly put your hand into your neighbor's pocket. And as the Lord leads you, remove whatever is in there and bring it here. You know, the Nigerian preachers that have come to Kenya, when they go somewhere, they blend. They do what? They blend. They talk that country's language. I went to some church. It's called Winners Chapel. I won't tell you which one. But the Nigerian pastor who was preaching was trying to talk to Kenyans. So they blend in. And they came and say, my brother, my sister. Your sister can be Okigeuge. Your own brother can be a Kigeuge. Your pastor can be a. And I'm here to tell you, you're asking yourself, Kwani? I'm here to tell you, Outo Zamishwo. But you see, that's what you do when you have to blend. So those are their preachers. That's the first topic we're going to talk about. Their preachers, yeah? And number two, we have to talk about Nigerian movies. Oh my goodness. They have taken over the world. It is everywhere. Nollywood has taken over the world. But I want to tell Nigerians that there's a difference between acting, which Hollywood does, and getting surprised. Which is what Nigerians do. They don't act, they just get surprised. My brother, have you heard? No, Owakubuju, I'm asking you, have you heard? You want to tell me, Okunye, that you, Owakubuju, you have not heard? But Owakubuju, I haven't heard. Hey, God forbid now. that you have not heard. Ogbuju, you haven't heard. I go tell you. I, Okunye, I go tell you. If you haven't heard. Then they tell you something so obvious. Clint the drunk is in Kenya. And you see, those are the actors. And even their women are different from Kenyan women. Kenyan women they're graceful, they're amazing. Kenyan women, they're so kind and polite and patient. I mean, when you ask, even our Safaricom is one of our sponsors. They chose a Kenyan lady to be talking to us on the phone. When you call Safaricom, there's a lady who is very polite and very patient. She tells you the mobile subscriber cannot, and you can call again and she tells you the mobile subscriber cannot. You can call 1,000,000 times and she'll be so patient. She'll keep telling you the mobile subscriber cannot. She'll even go into Swahili and say, samahani, mteja wa nambari uliopiga. Go to Nigeria, the correspondent in Nigeria, the lady from Nigeria, she tells you once, the mobile subscriber cannot be found. Try calling again. Now. Didn't I just tell you now the mobile subscriber cannot be found?
Don't get it twisted, love.
Oh yeah.
What is my problem? Stupid mon. And our ladies are amazing. When you're in town and walking in Nairobi city and you ask a Nairobian lady for direction, like, hey, I'm looking for Bomas of Kenya. They are wonderful. In fact, they even give you a hug, like, oh my gosh, you're lost, come here. Oh. So, if you want to go to Bomas, just go, just go. Nigeria, the same thing. Ask Okunye or Agbuju Emeka. And I don't know why they're called weird names like Blessing. Blessing, there's another one is Gift. And even they're preaching. Their preachers are like, I'm praying to you that God torture you with his love. But I'm telling you, try doing that with a Nigerian lady. Asking for direction. You think me? I go leave my father's house. Come to Lagos to show you direction. Stupid mon. And that's why Nigerians, they can never go hungry because they believe in witch. Some of them believe in witchcraft. And there's no Nigerian movie that will end without the sound choop. Someone has been turned into a chicken. Well, every movie, chew, a dog. And that's why when we suffer hunger in Turkana and Southern Sudan and the Horn of Africa, but West Africa, they cannot suffer hunger. Because the children will come home and eat and ask their mother, Mama, where's Papa? You think I go let you more children die of hunger? Me your mother, you think I go let you die of hunger? I turned your father into chicken. Mama, you turned father into chicken. Can you shut up your mouth? Shut up your mouth. And why do you keep repeating English words? How can you shut up your mouth? Can you shut up your mouth? I go cut your legs, those ones that you walk with. When people walk with their hands. Those are Nigerians. A Nigerian. We're talking about thieves and who? Okay, we are here. Now, but the Nigerian men can be romantic. That one I have to give it to them. That one I have to give it to them. That one I have to give it to you guys. I have to give it to you guys. I saw Nigerian men, romance is about being creative, not doing what every other man does. I saw a Nigerian man propose to a lady. He chucked his wallet Baby, I love you. He went down on his knees and proposed using his ATM card. Baby, my PIN number is 4422. Baby, this account is so full, they asked me to open another one. That is what you call romantic, right? Yeah, they're very romantic, but you should come and mingle and marry some of our Kenyan pretty ladies here. I tell, but Kenyan, Nairobian lady, not Kenyan men, ladies. Let me be specific. Sometimes Nigerian men, they can be blonde. Sometimes, yeah, you understand, yeah? Like today in the morning, I received an SMS when I woke up. Had titi. So a number, I don't know the number. I was like, which number is this? So opening the message from the strange number, it's written, guess who? Guess who? So I wrote back, and I knew it was a Nairobian lady. I said, it's you. And to my shock, a reply came and she was like, Kai, how did you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I had to write to her and tell her, Da, your handwriting. Oh, that's so romantic. I know we have so many visitors in the house, yeah? And I just want to teach you a few cultures about Kenya so that when next time you come back, especially the Wazungus, yeah? So you understand the cultures we have in Kenya. They're quite different. Let me just get a beautiful lady from, the one with the white man. Just come, my dear. Wapi makofi yake tafadhali? Now, my brother, let me teach you a few. DJ, if you could just hold that the music. There's a culture called the Kalenjin culture. The Kalenjin culture. It's a culture in Kenya. This is how they dance with their women. What they do, they take their women, they put their women far away from them. Then they go somewhere here. This is the Kalenjin culture. This is how they dance. So when you see spot a man in a club doing that, the ladies over there, they're here. DJ, let's do it.
Don't get it twisted, love.
This is how they do it, yeah?
It's done jazzy again. I'm the bunch. I'll squad like what you make a first call. When you go for my stuff for the love.
That is the Kalenjin culture. There's what you call the Luya culture. Now the Luya culture, they don't dance. It's almost karate or kung fu. DJ, this is how they do it.
Don't get it twisted, love.
But they protect their women, yeah? They protect their women a lot. All right. Okay. Then we have, of course, the Kikuyu culture. Now, this is where I was coming to, yeah? This is important for you. When you're dancing with a lady from central Kenya, I'm begging you, please don't hold her. Don't hold her. Let her hold you. You hold your wallet. All right. Wapi makofi yake? Hey, wewe uko na bahati, uko na mzungu. Shikilia hiyo maono. That is very visionary and futuristic. Usizoe Jetlink, local, jaribu hiyo. But you guys, this is... Shidani, the problem is, you see the problem with this guy is German, right? Sasa he's German, you're from UK, uko kino. How will you understand each other? But my sister, shikilia. Shikilia hapo. Give us more Obamas. But this is legendary. I really thank God for those guys who organized this. You know, we'll always remember this, yeah? Great people remember for what they do. Like you remember Martin Luther King said, I have her. He said, I have her. And we remember him for that. And Obama said, yes, we. Yes, we. And our very first president said, Hara. And our second president said, Nya. Nakibaki kubaf. Wait, nikitoka mnapiga makofi, sawa? All right, thank you guys.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
something you may regret. Please wait, before you say something. Wait, please wait, before you do something you may regret. Please wait, before you say something. Wait, please wait.
Thank you. Thank you. Hallelujah. How is your ministry? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Godons. They call me the Comedy Berlusconi. And I'm here tonight to move your church to the permanent site. I love Kenya. This is my second time here, and it's been beautiful and it's been awesome. Kenya, I don't speak the Swahili language, but I love their songs. I know just one song. And I'm going to beg you to help me tonight, if you will. Inastahili kuamudiwa, inastahili. I feel like going to heaven right now. Yeah, I love this song. And I'd like you to give a warm round of applause to the MC, the lady here. Beautiful woman. You see, hey, lovely. You know what that means? You don't have to be slim in order to feel beautiful. Anyhow, you say how? All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, the Lord God made them. You don't have to be slim in order to feel beautiful. As for me, I don't like them slim. Hello? I love them obvious. I love them very bogus. Hello? I love those ones they call matter. Anything that has weight and that can occupy space. I love them like that. Hello? I love them like that. The type I like, even Bible wrote and said, occupy till I come. I love them like that. I love those ones that will not do catwalk. Cat is not the only animal. We have hippopotamus and elephant. I love them like that. My only problem with big people is how would they make heaven, because narrow is the way. All right. I can see a couple of white guys here. It's lovely. It would be wrong for anybody to compare Kenya to America. Kenya is just 47 years old. But honestly speaking, I think it would be wrong for anybody to compare Kenya to America. Kenya is just 47 years old. America is almost 400 years old. Kenya is going through puberty. America is going through menopause. Very soon they will hand over. That's why we have Obama at the helm of affairs. Are you still here? And there's nothing happening abroad that you will not find in Kenya. Everything. Before they talked about bush, we have safari here. There's nothing happening abroad that you won't find here. Hello? If you come to Lagos, for instance, we have Maryland in Lagos. And like I said, even before they invented aeroplane, Africans will have been flying. What's the difference between aircraft and witchcraft?
Oh, yeah.
They are all crafts and they can fly. It's your landing points that is important. Some can land on tarmac, we land in bedroom, we are landing. And even our witches can beat radar. I have never seen an African witch who flew and collide. If you think I'm lying, when you get home, ask your mother who is a witch, she will tell you the truth. And I love the Kisii people. If you are a Kisii here, I'm only joking. I wasn't really talking about anybody here. Because they say if they slap you here, you should turn the other side. But if a Kisii man should slap you, you will not have the liver to want to turn the other side. And honestly, I read that man was made in the image of God. But there are some faces you will see. You will be tempted to ask, whose image? Oga, stand up. You look like God? Does Kibaki look like God? Hello? It's amazing. How many of you have heard of Obasanjo before? If Obasanjo happens to look like God, there's no hope for the future. Even the devil is more handsome, yeah? I love to be rich. Don't get me wrong. If you have a level of money, you can control some things. There's a level of money you have. Even as a president, if your wife should slap you in the public, it's okay. You know, I love to be rich. I love to be. That's because maybe we were poor before. We were so poor, even poor people were calling us poor. We were so poor, even the rats in our house, they were gossiping us. Are you sure these people are human beings? We have been in this house for 3 days and we have not eaten. And they are happy. God will punish all of you in this house. But I love to be rich. I love to be rich because everything about the rich is high. Everything about the rich is high. When they sit on the table, that table becomes high table. Hello? When they listen to music, is high life. When they dwell in a locality, is high bro. If they dwell in a society, is high society. And even if they fall sick, high blood pressure, you know, everything. There's nothing high about the poor people. Everything about the poor is low. Low income, low self-esteem, low sperm count, low blood count. The only thing that is well, I hope I will get out of Kenya in one piece. And I love the Kenya ladies. Beautiful. I'm saying that because I hope to go home with you tonight. You know what I mean? And so it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to be in Kenya, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just my time now. I hope to be right back. Thank you. My name is Gordon.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Somebody said that love is just for fools. We've gotta dance to the rhythms that we choose. I've gotta tell you how I feel about you. I hope and pray that you feel it too. I can be your fool, be your fool. Asante sana.
Devils done changed now, they no free to hold me again. Now I'm 10 over 10. Devils done changed now, they no free to hold me again. Cause I'm 10 over 10. Now I'm 10 over 10, 10 over 10, 10 over 10. She get down. Now I'm 10 over 10, 10 over 10, 10
All right, all
over 10.
right. You having a great time? Somebody told me the Maasai warriors are waiting for me outside, forever saying something. Well, if you talk, you die. If you don't talk, you will die. So it's better to talk. And it's amazing how things happen in threes. It's awesome, all right? There are three major, most important moments in a man's life. The day you're born, the day you get married, and on the day you the bucket. The day you're born is important to people like us because you are really not aware of the things that transpired on the day you were born. I saw the original model of how I was supposed to look on earth in heaven. I was fairer than this and finer than this. But something happened on the day I was born. I didn't know doctors were on strike and they have not been paid. So out of anger and gross wickedness, the doctor pushed my forehead backward and my back head forward. Now if I remove this cap, you will see a collabo of Asu Rock and Rock of Ibrata existing in one man. That was what happened on the day I was born. And the second thing happened to be the day you get married. It's easier to go to the moon than to get married. Marriage is so hard. We have any married couple in the house? You are giant. How did you do it? I have been trying to do it for 40 years. A marriage is so hard, yo. Marriage is the only institution where a boy will kiss a girl in the front of the father, and the father will clap for the boy for kissing his daughter. Marriage is like satellite TV. It's like satellite TV. You have many options, but you can only watch. It's so hard to be married, yo. Marriage is the only institution where you walk both the narrow way and the broad way. When you are newly married, you walk the narrow way. After 2 or 3 children, walk the broad way. But you are walking anyway. Sometimes I feel I could be a little bit fair and just a little bit handsome, you know. But you see, hey, forever, oh Lord, your word is settled. There's nothing you can do about it. But my only consolation is, if life was a human being, life would have been a black man. You know why? Life is not fair. It is true. If you want to hide anything from a black man, you put it in a book. We don't know how to read. It's a talent. But if you want to hide anything from a white man, put it in marriage. They are not very good at getting married. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take this one to the bank. All you ladies, sorry to break your heart tonight. You can take it to the bank. Men will always cheat. Men will always cheat. As a matter of fact, some of you are sitting by somebody who is cheating on you right now. Men will always cheat. The reason why we cheat is not because cheating is our calling. You must understand that the number one need of a man is not recreation, it's XEX. We are the carriers of life. And this life, they are mobile. They have a head and they have a tail. And they are moving all around us. When the movement is taking place, just pray that you are anywhere close. Because as at the time things are moving like that, if madam is not around, anything can happen. Men will always cheat. It's not our calling. God just did it that way. Women always complain, oh, for 9 months I've been carrying this baby. Hello, we have been carrying it all our life.
Oh, yeah.
We gave you to carry for just 9 months. You are complaining? You have any idea of what is moving here? The devil was the father of all lies until BlackBerry came. When BlackBerry came, that changed the entire game. And I tell you the truth, if you are a man here or if you are a woman and your husband is cheating on you, it's your fault. Life is all about packaging. Hello? Instead of complaining about shortness, wear high heels. Instead of complaining of ugly face, rub Mary Kay. Hello? Instead of complaining of small boobs, wear your magic bra. It doesn't matter. Even, you know, there are two types of, you know, there are the ones that are very proud. Do you want to touch me? Try it. Do you try it? Then there's the other one that is very loyal. That one has low self-esteem. You have to afford it.
Who let the dogs out?
So, if your husband is cheating on you, it's your fault. You have to understand that men are moved by sight. Women are moved by words and touch. If you're talking to a woman and you're touching her, no matter how many times she's been married, she will commit. Or die and die. She will commit. When the man was chasing you, you remember? You were touching up, nice makeup, you fix your hair, you wear lingerie to bed. You know that kind of a lingerie that can heal the sick? Man, am I speaking your mind? Hey, girls, let me tell you, you worry about something that doesn't matter to us. Whether your nails are fixed, whether your hair is fixed, no. There is no history, there's no way in the history of niggerdom that a nigger is getting ready to make out with a lady stripped, and the nigger sees your finger and says, no, I won't do it. No, how is that? We will fire down. Later we'll give you money to fix your hair. And I tell you the truth. And so when the man was chasing you, you were doing all that. And now he's married to you, you think he doesn't need the swag anymore. Your hair is so bushy now. It's looking like the dreadlock of Bob Marley. I mean, it's so amazing. So wife will not even clean up. You know, there are some anointing that break yoke, others drive yoke. Fix up, yeah. If you are a man and your wife is cheating on you, it's your fault. It's your fault, man. I discovered that women love muscle. Women love six-pack. Women, am I saying your mind? What? Man, if you cannot get six-pack, get one pack. Pack is pack. Whether it's amusement park or jack or any kind of pack, pack is pack. And if you are a man in this building and you know you have a lovely baby, try and get your wife or your girl a means of mobility. If you cannot buy a car, buy a motorbike. If you cannot buy a motorbike, buy a bicycle. If you can't buy a bicycle, buy a wheelbarrow. Buy something that can take your baby. If not, as beautiful as your wife is, imagine your wife standing on the road waiting for a car, and these boys who are blessed pulls up with a Range Rover. Ladies, look at principalities. God will judge all of you tonight. Ladies, you know how it is. When a man pulls up with a Range Rover Sport with a good sound system, you know how you feel. You wouldn't know when you know, I'm gonna come and commit it, let me rest. I'm telling you the truth. And all these men, they know how to do it. As soon as they drive by a beautiful lady, they will roll down and use the deepest, sexiest voice you can get anywhere in the world. Hello, baby, where are you going?
Who let the dogs out?
And the baby was like, hey, I'm going home. Oh, are you lost? May I give you a ride? And because she's been under the sun, she would like to have a ride. And she comes in, the guy winds up and puts on the AC. And so if you're a guy here, man, you get to do it. And I tell you the truth, women, they are stronger than men. Yeah. Men with the head, but women the neck. Without the neck, head ain't going nowhere. And I can even prove it to you. According to the Bible, women, they are stronger than us. Men came from dust, but the women came from bone. Which is stronger? Women. They are stronger. It's obvious. I can even prove it to you. From our country, if it wasn't for the effort of a woman, there would have been no Nigeria. Because it was the wife of Lord Lugard Flora Shaw who named our country after River Niger. That's why we have Nigeria. How many of you know P Square? You know P Square? P Square, they have to be grateful to God for women. Because if it wasn't for the effort of Mary Slessor, who stopped the killing of twins, by now the life of P Square would have been that of Solomon Grundy, who was born on Monday, Christian on Tuesday, small pikin, married on Wednesday. What happened? Took ill on Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died, buried, and the book said this is the end. So that's why. And we need to be grateful to women for this point. Eve was not selfish with the apple. Eve gave Adam something to eat. Imagine Eve did not give Adam the apple. By now, women would have been the only ones civilized. Men would have come to this hall without clothes. Imagine me, Godons, doing comedy and I don't have any clothes on. Where will you be looking at? Where will you be looking at? Imagine your president wants to make an announcement on TV. I ain't got clothes on. Kenyan. It's a good day. The worst part would have been police. Imagine police standing at a checkpoint with AK-47 and he doesn't have any clothes. If you move, you will be tempted to say, what do you want to move me with? Ladies and gentlemen, I think women deserve a round of applause.
Oh, yeah.
Now, men, let me encourage you. For every no a woman said, she actually meant yes. Can I prove it to you? How many of you will be honest? The first time you toasted your wife, did she say yes? What did she say? She said no. Or is she not the one you came to the show with? What happened? She actually meant yes, but you didn't get it. It happened to me when I went to London. As soon as I got to the Heathrow, they had to come pick me up, but I was stranded. For a reason, my chaperone couldn't come. And so I was stranded at the airport. And a young Nigerian lady offered to give me her accommodation for the night, of which I obliged. And I was like, really? You mean you want to give me your house to sleep for the night? I said, yes, of course, anything for Naija. Yeah? Oh boy. How good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And we got to her house. She had one small bed, one small house. She had 2 pillows. And she said, please, I need to take my bath. Right in my presence, like I was watching a porn movie. She took off her clothes rhythmically. I had a standing ovation. Man, that girl was fine. She was, if that woman was alive, Michael Jackson would not have died. Whoa, she was fine. And I started having hope. I didn't know when I started singing. I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be. I started having hope. And she finished having a bath, and then she came back. She started rubbing lotion. And you know how you ladies pack it and swing it. And she has good hips, lips, and fingertips. She was just rubbing it, and your brother was standing attention. Say, God, today is gonna be great. And just in that heat and in that moment, the lady turned to me and said, please, can we pray? I said, you will have to lead this prayer. You understand completely what you are doing. He said, no, I'm a Christian. I don't want any trouble. Eh? Who is looking for trouble here? Was this how I was looking when you met me? My condition has changed. I need help. Somebody call 911. And I was there fidgeting. She would come up to me and say, are you okay? I said, do I look okay? And then when it was time to sleep, she used the 2 pillows and demarcated the bed against my wish. In fact, that was something I could never forget. Man, you know how it is. When you know it's going to be great. There's evidence that even CNN is told us that it's going to rain today. You know it. You know how it feels. I was just back there, and the lady was lying down there, and she wore a very sexy lingerie. And out of wickedness, she will raise one of her legs and turn Hanaburi with bounce, and my heart will bounce with it. Something was telling me, you can touch her. And one other mind was saying, if you touch her, don't forget the story of Africa, China. Anything can happen. And we are in UK. If she calls the police, there's no way you can defend it in this condition. How do you expect to talk to the cop when you're having a standing ovation? How do you explain that? And I was there, in between and in betwixt, trusting God that someday the sun will shine. I wanted to cross. My spirit was saying, if you cross, you'll be nailed to the cross. And so I went through that torment mentally all through the night. And when it was the morning, she woke up, she was angry. And I said, are you okay? She said, yeah, I had a nightmare. I didn't know I was a nightmare. I said, really? She said, yes. She said, please, can I drop you off now? I said, okay. We were driving, and because it was a drop top, her scarf flew from her head and crossed over to the other side. As a gentleman, I said, okay, please let me cross over and bring your scarf before we start going. He said, cross what? Even pillow you could not cross. I said, what? Let's go back home. And we cross River Niger. It's painful, yo. Now, I would rather have a lawyer as a friend than to have a doctor, especially if the doctor is a gynecologist. You may never know if the doctor is eyeing your wife or not. And I didn't know when women are at the point of giving birth, I didn't know they don't have secret. No protocol. You will just sit there, walk away from the wrapper. Then we be the one calling, doctor, have you looked at yourself? You are as plain as Eve and you are calling doctor in this condition? I didn't know until I saw my wife off to a labor room. Hey! My brother, is not a good experience. It will be better for you to stay home than to witness somebody smooching your wife and you can't say nothing because you need the baby. Hello. And so I was there. Before I knew it, my wife was totally nude. What took me 3 years to see, doctor was enjoying. I could not even say a word. And then the gatekeeper brought her wrapper and I said, hey, madam, please. Before I could say Jack Robinson, she went down and lied just at that table with her 2 legs. And from where I was standing, the earth was without form and void, and darkness upon the face of the deep. God did not even bother to say anything because he knew I was provoking to the next level. And so madam was there, and all these doctors, they said they want to check dilation. The guy wore his gloves, went to where my wife was lying down and check. Madam, you have 3 centimeters more. I said, la. Shit! And I told the doctor, what's the difference between a porno movie and what I'm saying? You are standing before a naked woman and your hands could not be kept behind. I didn't bother. And one other elderly man came and did the same thing. Within me, I was ready for hellfire at that point. They all checked. It was a physical smooshing. And I took it as a man. And then teacher doctors, those who just left school and were practicing, those young fine ones, they also came. I saw the handsome man wear gloves. As he was wearing gloves, I went to wear my own gloves. I said, anything you do to this woman, I will do to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's my time.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Remix. Mr. Flavor, Valley Dance Hard. And a shower remix. I know. What you gonna continue? All things are fine. All the girls, yeah. Give it.
This is to show you that I have the power of command. I can command anything and it will happen. Let me show you. First of all, I command the DJ. DJ. And I can command a lot of things. Believe me, I used to be a commander. But I can't remember what I used to command. But in any way, I used to command. Besides, I went to command secondary school. You don't know where it is. Even me right now, I don't have an idea where it is. I checked it on Google Map, and do you know what they told me? The same thing they tell me each time I go and do any lucky dip. Try again later. And believe me, even if you give me your phone number and I call it, it will still tell me the same thing. The phone or the number you're calling is not available at the moment. Please try again later. My brother, you made it to the VIP. I knew you would. Put your hands together for this man. You're here, finally. And you're still wearing the wristband. You can remove it now. You're here. You don't need to remove it again. Wear it again. You can remove it. Nobody will chase you out. Yes, he's trying to remove it. What will happen if you go outside and you want to come back? Leave it there. Leave it. You're listening to a drunk man. Who is the fool here? I don't even know who is stupid. Me, the drunk man, or you people that paid your handed money to watch a drunkard. Can you imagine? But first of all, before I come back to you, because I know your eyes are not correct, that's why you're wearing glasses. But you're better than one other guy I saw around here that's wearing his glasses on the chest. That means his heart is not correct. And that man is even better than the other guy over there that is wearing the glasses on the head, which means his head is not correct. You're a psychiatric case.
Oh, yeah.
You're a problem to the community. You know, we came here and I won't lie to you, there's something we've not done. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Everybody here, clap the way you feel about yourself. It's enough. Now clap for the people, both the people that sponsored, people that are organizing the show. Put your hands together for them the way you feel about the show.
Oh, yeah.
I see the VIP are not clapping more than the other people. And finally, put your hands together for God Almighty. At this point in time, I can verify that Africans are not grateful people. All of you, you are not grateful people. In fact, I'm moved to say you're stupid. So since I'm moved, I'll say it. You're stupid. Beautiful. I like that voice you used. I didn't hear you, but I saw what you said. Because your mouth odor is so strong that I can see what you are saying. Not hear, see. As you just said it, with the light flashing in my eye, I can see W-H-O-Y. Was that the correct spelling? It can work anyhow. Let me tell you why. I say clap for yourself, you clapped. That's the way you feel about yourself, so that's your problem. Clap for the organizers and the people that sponsored you. Clapped. That's the way you feel about the weight. I'm explaining. You are clapping. Now I say clap for God Almighty and all of you. Wait, let me ask you something. I don't care your religion or if you are not even religious. You're in this world and you don't know how. There is a God, whether you believe it or not. You and God, are you the same age mate? No, answer. Are you the same age mate? Good. Are you on the same level? Are you on the same class? But if the president walks in, what would you do? You stand up. And I say, clap for God, you had the guts and effrontery to sit down. Now, are you not stupid? Now I'm going to say it again, and whoever is sitting down will not see December. Put your hands together for God Almighty.
Oh, yeah.
If you're sitting down, you will die before December. You see, I told you people are having a standing ovation before the show goes on. I told you, see them standing, obeying drunkard. And when I say I have the power of command, you were doubting me. I commanded you, and you stood up for me, the drunkard. God knows I am very instantaneous. I'm an instantaneous person. You know what that means? You don't know. Even me, I don't know. It's just English language. English language has come a long way to deceive us. I can stand here and tell you it's a very sexist language. English language obeys women, not men. Let me ask you a question. If I say, give her her book, is it correct? Is it correct? If anyone near you said no, knock the person's head. Give her her book. How many times did I say her? Beautiful. Complete the sentence. Give him. Who said his book? There is no way you can say her twice and say him once. No way. I'm a man. Even though I'm not so sure. Give her. Give him. He's them. Give us. Give we. Give I. See how I have successfully confused Kenya. Okay, let's go to better English. He is the man, isn't he? Yes, he is. She is the girl, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
I am the one. Aren't I? You guys are laughing. I don't understand why. It has to be Hammond. Honestly. You know one thing? We don't have too much time. We're in a hurry. Honestly. You know, I'm from Nigeria. I don't know why people call me the drunk. I have perfect balance. If you're looking at me and I'm dangling in your eye, like people complain I always do, that doesn't mean I'm really dangling. No. Go to the hospital and check your brain if it is in one place. Because it might be your brain that is shaking the image in front of you. That's why when you go to a club drink, I always say beauty is in the eyes of the beer holder. It's in the morning you realize what you took home. Whether it's a babe or somebody's grandmother. My brother, you're sitting on the floor. Is that your position in first class? I like your hair. There's no hair on it at all. Left to you, barbers will go hungry. Okay, you're a photographer. It will affect your sight in future. Because when you always snap, you snap with one eye closed. So at old age, you'll be like this. Please, I want you to look at your neighbor, because as all the comedians came out, performed, I noticed some people did not even smile.
And I'm here making a fool of myself. I'm somebody's father. And look at my lifestyle. I am the reason they say drink responsibly. Me, personal person. I'm the reason they say don't drink and drive. I still don't understand why they say don't drink and drive. Because I can drink, then later I can drive. They should say don't drink while driving. Not don't drink and drive. Because after drinking you can sober up, then you can drive. In fact, the one they should concentrate on, don't weed and fly. So at this time, I want to tell you all something, please. Cameraman, you see, normally you focus from the front. I don't know what you want the viewers to see from my behind. This backside says exit only. Come to the front, my friend. In fact, let me go to where you can only see the front. I don't understand you again. Yes, see my profile. Please, ladies and gentlemen, anyone near you that has not smiled here, that doesn't mean that we comedians are not funny. No. It only means that that person's problem is bigger than our talent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So at this time I have to tell you one thing that you should bear in mind. It is from Kenya and I have to say it in the Kenyan way. Hakuna Matata. You'll understand why now. Just one thing I want to do before I exit. Just continue, I'm understanding. Do you know this song? It's called Don't Worry, Be Happy. Don't worry, be happy. Say don't worry, be happy. Somebody wrote, I'm gonna sing it to you note for note. Don't worry, I'll say be happy. Do you know why? Because in this world you have some trouble. When you worry you make it trouble. Don't worry, I'll say be happy. Let me explain it to you. You got no cash, ain't got no style. No pretty baby to make you smile. Don't worry, go outside and chips funga. Your landlord says your rent is late. You may have to leave the gate. Don't worry, call him and you know, be happy. Say don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. So don't worry, be happy. Now listen carefully. You bought a shirt that is full of holes. Don't worry, wear the thing. It's designer's clothes. Don't worry. Tell them it is net or lace. You went to a place and broke some plates. Look at the wall, the roads break and pay. Don't worry, there's sit one shoe like I did. We are. Say don't worry, we are brilliant. Don't worry, be happy. Say don't worry, we are brilliant. Okay, don't worry. Listen to this. After the rain, you went to see your girl today. Cast expensive saloon. You came back looking like an expensive baboon. Just try and be happy. So don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. So don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry. Be happy. Now one more thing. You came to this place with a girl that will disappoint. After all the money you spent on her, don't worry. We'll come back next year, so try again. Because in this life you have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry.